Hello everyone, this is Robert here, bringing you Final Fantasy XIV. And yes, I did do a little leveling by little. I mean, I got the Bard Soul and all that, but hey, you know, let's just start over with being a Conjurer. Oh yes, Conjurer. God. Yes, I understand! Spell of Amalgamation, Spell of Charm, eventually led to the founding of Gredalia. In these dark days, the elemental would not suffer man's presence in the 12 Woods, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. Wow, we are... Okay. But their desire to sell the 12 Woods continued to burn fiercely. Time again they sought to curry the elemental's favors. Whatever. Unlike man and other creature bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. There we go. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their rewards, the elementals' permission to dwell in the 12 Woods. So it was that the nations of Gridania was born. Thank you. Oh my god, you're still going. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature. Speaking to all Gridanians through the hairs, those mages are able to commune with them. Please just let me enter. As for the intimacy with the elements, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. Please, thank you. Oh my freaking, you have to be kidding me. And that my most attentive listener is a brief history of conjuring. You could have just summed it up to elementals mad, we talked to them, they cool, we cool, and now we can summon them. Jesus freaking Christ, that was a long-winded conversation. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. No, I did. Jesus. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process. Pray speak when you give me already. Oh, thank God. No, I'm here to shut you up. That as well, I shall introduce you to our guild master, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurers Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hearer. That is great. Hey, you know what would have been swell? You know what would have been swell? You getting to the point. Hold on, I'll be right back. You know, no, not this. Jesus, just, where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, baby. I'm not stupid, and I'm definitely not keeping this in to show... Thank you, Emil. That's what we all need. A reminder of my own idiocy. But nations as a nation, as a hearer. Oh, God, you're still talking. You know, this could have been done by the person who I'm supposed to talk to first. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Okay. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I just want to talk to you guys. Okay. Okay. Here's how it's going to be like. Be like, do you want to join the guild? I said, yes. We'll tell you the long and storied history of our guild through quests and deeds. Is that okay? Why, yes. That would be great. Excellent. Now, are we going to have a long, arduous conversation? Yes, we are. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Yes. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Okay. Before you are formally accepted to our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attention to me well. Can I? This guy back here. He represents that guild. He is just talking to these people. Just telling them the history, and they're like, sir, can we just summon Water's like, you have to hear how pissed off the wood elementals were when we came and asked, yo, Joe, can we just, you know, hang out? And they're like, no. And then we're like, oh, well, you know, how about we just, you know, say hi? And they're like, cool. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and living for its domain. Oh, great. Thank you for that explanation. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Oh, yeah. Salving of hurts and granting of protection. I'll remember that. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front line of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there's more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. Yes, I can summon Captain Planet. I am 100% sure of that. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. Thank you. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. Yes, I understand. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ the power in support of others. This, my dear adventurers, is what it means to be one of us. You mean to tell me your entire spiel could have been summed up right here? Right here. You did not need to say a single word more. You just made me wait for no other reason. Mayhaps that was too much to grasp upon. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. Yes, okay, you soulless child. Dear God, your eyes, they're staring into my freaking soul, child of Satan. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. There's a reason why you have horns. Dear God, just end my misery. Should you wish to walk our path, yes, I do. Just let me join. Dear God. Why? I just want to join them. To heed the will of the elementals in the 12 Woods Light, can you make this vow? Sure. Yes, God. I don't believe that your answer, your lips had parted. Yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. Thank freaking God. If you would be so kind to lend me your hunting log, I shall add it to the name of such creatures as pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as your first steps towards upon the path of the conjurer. Take up your cane, Firin, and present yourself to me once more. I will assign you the first task of the Conjurer of Stillglade fame. Thank you! Oh my God! Just give me... Thank you. Look, I'm sexy. Too sexy for my... do I have anything? Not really. But you know what? This is acceptable. Just clothes in general will be nice, you know. Last thing I need to go is like, why aren't you wearing any pants? And I'd be like, you bastard! You did this to me. Yeah, sure, the mind is great. Still mind. Yep, that will work. Yep, that works, and I don't care about that, and we're good. Okay. Brother, you sign your first task of Conjurer of Stillglade fame. Thank you! The part of Conjurer becomes you, Firin. Without further ado, I shall assign you the first task of Conjurer of Stillglade fame. I'm sure it's not you know, I'm sure you will do that after you explain thousands of paragraphs of useless information, you soulless husk of Satan. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungar. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life. Know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the 12 Woods. A burden it cannot well bear. I knew you were going to go through this. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest. And by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Thank you. Go now, Fear, and perform your task in the name of the elementals. Thank you, dear God. Why in the hell do you think no one comes here? Okay, so I need to go to the 12 Woods. Let's continue. Sure, whatever. And I could just... whatever. I'm freaking stoked to do this. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. I'm a bit of an MMO guy. I know a bit about MMOs. I've only been through Rift, EverQuest, a bunch of free Korean MMOs that I'd rather not talk about. But yes, I've been to a bit. What the heck? I'm stoned? Best skilled ever. I mean, whatever, you know, I'm not excited. But Jesus Christ. Like, when you're in EverQuest, I'm not meaning to brag, but there's the Bard's Guild. You're a Bard, you're automatically in the guild. You know, it's awesome. You're a warrior, automatically in the Warriors Guild. Ugh. Sure, attack me. I don't even know why I didn't use the bird, but whatever. You can go now. Hey, there you go. Now, before I do anything, there's a friend I want to say hi to. Get your... there we go. Come here, Braveheart. Let's kill these things. So, yeah. I have no idea. This is great. Doing the noob area again. Well, how do I put this? I feel excited that I finally started the game. Dear God. Just don't know what's going on. The heck? Oh, I can heal my birdie. You hear that, Emil? I can heal my birdie. Don't worry, you're always number 1. Yeah, Emil, that's fine. Oh, I should talk about that? Okay. If you insist. Slay squirrels as conjurer. Let me lower the volume a bit. Yeah, bird, you go take him. That's right. There we go. That doesn't hurt my ears. So as I was saying, which I wasn't saying much of anything because God knows I don't really talk much. Yeah. I know people are like comparing this to, people are like saying this is the WoW killer and all, but you know, I've been around. And I'll tell you as someone who played EverQuest, the only thing that killed EverQuest was EverQuest. It actually wasn't even WoW. They decided to split their player base with 2 different games instead of focusing on one. And I have no idea why they would do that. I mean, I guess in hindsight, they're like, we could get more people to join our game. And all that happened was people who went to play EverQuest started playing EQ2, didn't like it. And, well, you know the rest. And it's not saying that EQ2 is a bad game. It's just that they have 17,000 classes, and I do not understand what the purpose of that was. Do you seriously expect me to... I guess Areo's a attack spell. Do you seriously... Oh, let's hold on. Yeah. Unless you seriously expect me to believe that somehow... Oh yeah. Unless you expect me to believe that somehow, you know, EverQuest did not make mistakes. I mean, the game was flawed. There's no merit to lying about that. It was flawed as hell, but it was fun, EverQuest. Like, you know how normal mobs are leashed to an area, so when they run to you, they go back after you run a certain area, like that aggro thing that just happened before? Okay. Now, let's take the concept of leashing, and let's say this zone. Let's say you pull a mob for here, and this is the only exit. That means if you pull a mob here and you're in trouble and you need to escape from that mob, You need to run all the way over here and zone out. Because that mob will chase you. And he will freak you, and he will not stop. It led to some hilarious stuff. Like, okay, one time I was like running through this zone that takes an eternity plus 1, and I'm not kidding, the zone itself is so big, it's split into 4 different sections, north, south, east, and west. To those of you who know what I'm talking about, congratulations, you remember Karana very well. The place, I don't remember it being densely packed, but there were like hidden gems. Like, if I remember correctly, one farm was good, it was growing crops, you get to see and everything, and another farm was overrun with undead and skeletons. Yeah. So, the thing about that is, I aggroed the skeleton. You did not think it was going to go back to that aggro. Yeah, and their path was so janky and screwed up that they don't just run at you from a straight line. No. It's like they run towards other NPCs that will aggro you. And them being undead means that they don't care if you're 10 levels higher. They will find you and punch you in the face. They're not that smart. They will attack a level 60 even if they're level 20. So now, as a level 20 bard, I'm running through this, saying, do-da-la-la-la-la-la, and it was just, you know, I'm having a great time. And I sat down, decided, you know what? That's great. And next thing you know, I see it's just like the stack of mobs running towards me, and it's like, oh. I need to run, and I booked it. And I got lost. I got lost for 15 minutes until I found the road. Oh my god. I was running just everywhere else besides the zone. When I finally got to the road, I was able to leave and thank God or whatever you believed in EverQuest. Gods exist, they are real. And I zoned out. Oh my god. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to tell a story. So, as to, yeah, thank you. Okay. So it's like, mobs don't drop aggro on you like they do now. So be thankful for that. That is a terrible price to pay. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you more about the aggro thing. 0. There we go. So have fun and keep playing on. Until next time.